Hello, hello. I am in my garden and we are happy, and my baby is here over there and he likes that under the tree, and the sun is perfect right now. It is going towards the horizon, and I thought this is the perfect moment to do an Anapana Anicca equanimity meditation. So I'll show you how you can sit. You sit like this. Sit like this. The in the diamond seat. This is called the diamond seat. The lotus position is when you put the foot on each thigh. I can't do that. I'm too fat for that. So, like crisscross. Only really skinny people can do this. So, I'm just doing this here, and I sit completely straight, and you look just about 10 feet ahead of you towards the ground. I'm going to look at the vegetation over there. You have your hands on your knees like this, or on the thighs, and the shoulders relaxed. And don't worry about flies or mosquitoes. Use Dr. Schultz's bug guard, and you make sure your spinal cord is completely straight and one line with the neck, completely straight up into the sky. And you feel your whole body all the way into the toes, into the fingertips, and into the head. And you breathe in. Breathe in through the abdomen first. So the air fills the lower parts of the lungs and then goes up like that, like an inflatable boat. I'm the perfect inflatable boat. And you say to yourself, when you're fat, you say to yourself, I love my fat. I love every fat cell. It's only there to protect me from acids and from toxins and poisons and heavy metals. You breathe in all the way through the abdomen, up. You hold your breath. You hold your breath for a few seconds, maybe 5 seconds, and then you slowly breathe out. And the longer you breathe out, the better it is for your body, for the detoxification, because a lot of toxins come out through our out breath. It's very wonderful, and they come out through the pores of the skin and through sweating. I was sweating earlier today, and that's very, very helpful. And I'm also walking up and down the stairs now a whole lot, so I have already been toning up my leg muscles, which is very wonderful, very helpful. What I don't like personally is when you have an exercise machine, which we have, and we don't use them, and I don't like them very much. They're not very practical, comfortable. They're just, I don't know, it's just such a, if it would at least generate electricity with it, then I would be very motivated to do it. But it doesn't do anything. It just uses your energy and then doesn't do anything with the energy. So that's not very motivational. So what I do is, because we live a very self-sustainable lifestyle now, that requires me to do more working out, outside in the garden, in the house as well. Use my legs more, walk up and down the staircase, all the way up to the top, back down, all the way down into the garage, and so that's a lot of stairs to walk every day, many times per day. And that's very helpful for me because I get things done, and at the same time I am toning my body. And so I recommend to other people to do that as well, to tone their bodies through something that is meaningful, something that has use, something that is being used, something that makes things beautiful, that feeds life. It's life-giving. So, and then it's good, if you have an exercise machine that feeds into the grid, into your own personal house grid, and you can use that as electricity, then that's equally motivational. So we have to do something that motivates us, otherwise it just doesn't feel right. Same with jobs, I have done jobs back in college, and I didn't like those jobs at all. They were just means to an end, and hopefully, just getting a few bucks and then moving on from there. But like to do this permanently, I definitely could not do it. It doesn't motivate you, and it doesn't make you feel good. You have to stack up goals in your life. That's very important. Tony Robbins talks about it. Very, very important. So you breathe in. It's like letting air out of anything inflatable. It even sounds like it. It feels so good because all the toxins come out through the breath. And of course you have to do the detox as well. You have to do the bowel detox. That's the most important thing in this entire procedure. So is the sludge, all of that stuff, the animal sludge, all the animal proteins and fats that has to be washed out and get completely cleaned out, so that the inside of the colon, it has these little microvilli, like little finger, on the entire surface of the inside of the colon, and that serves to enlarge the surface area of the colon on the inside in order to uptake vital nutrients and minerals that are very important for us to get into the bloodstream. So the little capillaries of the colon, they uptake those minerals and nutrients, and they transport it throughout your body into your precious brain to feed all of your organs and cells with these vital nutrients, and so that the body doesn't have to take nutrients out of your bones. So what happens then, Donna Pessin explains that in detail, and I will leave a link under the video. It's very, very, very precious information that she has. Revolutionary, and as she said, if everybody did that, then the farmer industry couldn't make money anymore. But what's more important, your body or the bank account of the farmer industry? You have to weigh that off, Even if you are part of the farmer industry, what's more important, your body, the earth that gives you life, or your bank account? So I choose life over the bank account. My bank account doesn't have much money in it, but that's okay. I weigh things off in my life, and so abundance doesn't come only in money with some weird old politicians on it. No, it comes in form of this here life, real life, and that feeds your precious life that you are. My brain says, thank you, Nicola, for doing this. Thank you. The first time in such a long time, finally, clear thoughts, finally, no more fear. The fear's going away. I used to be so afraid of going into the garage, so afraid I would have to turn the big neon lights on all the way on the ceiling. They're like neon lights all the way up high on the entire ceiling. It's a very large garage, like a loft type of garage. And it uses a lot of electricity when I turn all of this on. It's kind of like a power plant or something. It almost makes like a exhausting, buzzing sound when all of these neon lights come on. And it takes so much electricity. And so my husband finally talked me into using a very strong, powerful LED headlight. And I first didn't believe it, and then I finally tried it, and cautiously I went down there with only the headlight on, and I saw that it was illuminating the entire garage. And so I'm not afraid. And then I thought, I'm not afraid anymore. So this is fantastic. I could feel it. I could feel like being at ease. And in the past I was in so much terror of irrational things. I don't even want to get into the nitty-gritty of it. Then you think I'm probably nuts. But I used to be quite nuts. So it's all clearing out. It's all clearing up now. It's like rationality is coming back. It's flowing back as the brain receives more nutrients. And the bowel walls are not clogged up anymore, so they can take in all the nutrients now. They don't have to take your vital calcium and magnesium and zinc from your bones. So this is amazing, the kind of things that happen when you totally detox and when you go vegan, whole food vegan, not candy vegan, not like, I got a vegan candy, now I'm doing really good. No, that's not doing good. That's just as junk food as anything else. Vegan is not all good. So whole food vegan is the answer. Whole food vegan is the key. Whole foods, that means no processed foods, no McDonald's, no Burger King, not even Taco Bell. It's all, I think I heard they want to straighten up their business now and put more nutritional things in the food. Wow, great, thank you. Compliments. Yeah, I guess the customers are withdrawing. No, they have to. See, we customers, we can force the industry into doing better. We don't have to put up with what there is. We can think a little bit better we can provide better for ourselves. We can think, if I have 3 choices, shit, vomit, or diarrhea, as I always used to say in LA, Burger King, Taco Bell, and McDonald's, and same applied to a lot of politicians as well. So then it's not very much of a choice, right? But you don't have to bow down to this lousy choice out there. You can, people always say it's too much money to spend on health food. No, it's not. If you skip the coffee, if you skip the candy, if you skip the bars, if you skip all of this, or if you skip the hairdresser, cut your own hair. I mean, there are ways around it, to make yourself wonderful with a very low budget. I have seen so many people that claim they're poor. They don't have. They're on SSI. And here they get much more money than I get. They get like up to $3,000 per month, and they spend it on storage rooms. They spend it on they get their medication for free, pumping into their poor bodies. They spend it on all kinds of bullshit, just complete crap and bad foods and everything. So they could turn all this around. They could live like kings and queens on $3,000 a month. It's a lot of insects here. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of knowing, that's all it is. You need to, instead of watching bullshit, you need to go read some very informative books. Each person has that responsibility to do this for themselves. Stay away from toxic things. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from people who do drugs. Do good for yourself. Drink herbal tea. You can pick your own. You can go anywhere. You can even go to McDonald's parking lot and pick an herb there if they have rosemary growing out there. So or Walmart parking lot or Lowe's or whatever, or Home Depot, any kind of parking lot where there's rosemary growing. I mean, and there are some other amazing herbs. They usually have just decorative plants, and some of them are very poisonous. But rosemary, and maybe I'll put a link under the video to show you what rosemary looks like, or I have one, so I'll show you in a minute. Rosemary is a medicinal herb, and you can make all kinds of things with this. And if you cut some and you pour boiling water in it, you make a tea with it. It's very invigorating, and you can even make oil with it, infusion oil and massage oil. It's amazing stuff. It's very good for the whole body and the nerves, and full of nutrients. I'll show you the rosemary. This head is beautiful. And I show you my Pieris. This is my Pieris japonica. It is growing and growing and growing. You see this a lot as the decorative plant in commerce. This is highly poisonous. Has an effect like oleander, very similar. It's called Pieris japonica. It's a Japanese garden decorative plant. Beautiful thing. I overdosed on it once. Made a video on it. But I have a very strong connection to this plant because I had a very interesting hallucination on it. Do not take this plant. This is very poisonous. It's not good. It's not good to. I accidentally made tea with this. I thought it was blueberry. It was a little bit stupid. I should have studied that better. So, but yeah, as always, I learned the hard way. And here are blueberries. So, and I'm going to show you the rosemary. I recently planted these two here. This is rosemary. Beautiful. You can see this a lot also in commerce. It's decorative as well. And they grow tiny little purple flowers sometimes. Very small little, very aromatic, wonderful stuff is this. Love it. And this is lavender. Gorgeous. Smells real good. This has a calming effect. So if you drink this in tea, it has a calming effect. I don't recommend to take too much of it because I don't know what happens if you drink too much of this. But just a few clippings, make a tea with it. It's very, very calming and relaxing. And this is very invigorating. So when you drink this, kind of like coffee substitute in the morning. Drink rosemary tea. Okay, so then we have some amazing wild purple flowers grow there. That looks like, okay, I think I know what that is. That looks like alfalfa. I think it's a form of alfalfa. It's in the pea and bean family, I believe, because it has these very similar type of like bean shape things, and it has little peas inside. So, okay, you guys take care. Bye bye.